Today I'm making bacon cheeseburger and avocado egg rolls. Yum, doesn't that sound good? Okay, first I'm sauteing the onions just a little bit in some olive oil because that helps sweeten them up a little bit and brings out the flavor. I've diced up the onions fairly small. Now I'm going to add the ground beef to that and continue cooking. Season up your ground beef however you like your hamburgers seasoned and continue cooking. I added garlic powder, salt, and pepper to mine. You want to continue cooking until it's no longer pink. And while I'm cooking the hamburger, I'm breaking it up into kind of small pieces. The reason for that is it makes it easier when it comes time to roll up the egg roll. You'll get less tears in the egg roll wrapper and it'll just come out better. You'll see later. Once your meat is all done cooking, you want to drain off all that fat and juices. You don't want any moisture really in your egg roll fillings because they'll kind of fall apart and not be so good. There's still plenty of moisture left in the ingredients that are going to go into it. So once it's cooked, those moistures will be released and give you a lot of flavor. But all that excess fat and liquid from your hamburger, you want to drain that off completely. Now I'm going to let my hamburger mixture cool completely. You need to work with cooled ingredients when you're building your egg rolls. You might notice that my hamburger is still just slightly pink in spots. That's okay, because once the egg roll is built and we deep fry them, that'll finish cooking out any of that pink, so no problem whatsoever. Go ahead and get the rest of your ingredients ready for the egg rolls, whatever you like in it. I've got bacon cooking in the oven. I'm going to slice up some sticks of cheese, some pieces of avocado, and I don't know, gotta look around, see what else I'm gonna put in it. Back soon. Okay, I've got everything laid out for my egg rolls. I've got the egg roll wrappers. They dry out quickly, so leave them in the packaging until you need them, so pull them out one at a time. I've got my cooked hamburger onion mixture that's seasoned, cooled down to room temperature. I'm putting in some ripe sliced avocado, bacon, and cheese. Now I cut the cheese into sticks, so it's probably not going to get as melty when I fry them as it would with shredded cheese, and I think it's going to work out better, but we shall see. The other thing that I have ready is just a little dish of water so that I can moisten the edges that I'm going to seal up of the egg roll wrapper. So I've laid one egg roll wrapper out on the plate to work with, and now I'm going to put the filling in. Of course, you wash your hands real good before you get started here. Don't overfill the egg roll wrapper. It's going to be even more tough to roll up. Then I just dip a finger into the water. I do the sides and the top edge. And then I start rolling up. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this with one hand, so I'll show you when I'm done. Bring the bottom up, then the sides are coming in, and then you continue rolling. Okay, I've got 3 of them rolled up here, and I've got my oil heated up to medium, and the oil's maybe 1/4 inch high in my skillet. I prefer doing them in the skillet to a deep fryer because they tend to float in the deep fryer, and then when you flip them over, they don't want to stay flipped over, so I find the skillet works better. So let me get these in here and get to cooking. Alright, now if you're going to cook these to freeze for eating later, you don't want to cook them all the way. You just want to cook them enough basically to make the egg roll wrappers sealed. So it's only maybe 1 minute on each side. So we'll pretend like these are going to be frozen to eat later. And I'll show you how that goes. I mean, they'll barely be browned at all, just par cooked, I guess you call it. And then I've got this setup to drain them on and cool them on. So at this point, you see how they are? They're not really brown. If you're going to freeze them to cook later, now is the point that you'd want to take them out. It takes maybe 1 minute on each side. I'm going to go ahead and cook these up and eat them right now, so we'll just keep going. I just flipped them over after about 2 minutes, and they're looking yummy golden brown, so I'm going to get my dipping sauce ready. I think I'm going to use ranch dressing. Of course, you dip them in whatever you like on your burgers. Ketchup, mustard, ranch, whatever. See you soon. Okay, I'm going to let these cool down on my draining rack for probably 3 minutes so that I don't burn my mouth up, and then I'll give them a try and let you know how they taste.